Hello and welcome to a random little episode. I was going to do a live stream of the Outer Worlds, but I still might. I'm just kind of going back and forth. But I was just thinking I am writing a fanfic for Fallout 4, and I thought it might actually be kind of fun to show off some of my settlements. Just I'm bored, honestly. I could not figure out anything to do, so I just thought this would kind of be fun. I've built up almost every settlement, except for, like, the Red Rocket Settlement, Coastal Cottage, what else? The Nuka, I think it's the Nuka World Red Rocket Station. I haven't built that up. I mean, I've been trying. I actually did recently try to do something at Coastal Cottage, but it wasn't quite working out for what I had wanted it to be, and I was a little grouchy about that. So I scrapped the entire thing like a toddler who was angry. It's funny, I can always tell when the game is almost loaded because I can hear the jukebox in the background. And it's weird because it's only in my right ear. Although jukebox can only mean one thing. I believe I am on Spectacle Island right now. Or it's either Spectacle Island or Sanctuary. Okay, give me... Oh, okay, we are in Sanctuary. Sorry, give me 1 minute. My husband and I have been sick, and my mother-in-law is asking, she's like, how you doing? Except she texted my husband and I in a group chat, and then I'm like, he's trying to sleep. I'm like, please don't wake him up. Okay, I'm just going to start at the very beginning. Start from the gate. Like you're a settler approaching. So I made the newbie mistake. Oh jeez, okay, that's a thing. Who really? It's a bloatfly? What do you mean all over you? There's one fly.
He vanished.
Wow, okay. Where is... There he is. Oh my gosh, okay. The fly has been dealt with, my lord. And honestly, some of the settlers are so prissy. I'm like, really? Great, now I gotta go climb out. Now we're swimming. Okay. Bloop. Gotta walk myself all the way back. Also, I do not take fall damage because I have acrobat boots, so I can run around as much as I want and jump off skyscrapers. It might scare McCready a little bit, but... Speaking of, where is... There he is. I was like, where'd he go? Okay, yeah. Like I was saying before the bloatfly interrupted, I made the newbie mistake of putting a fence around the entire settlement, which I have now learned was a mistake. Also, the double turrets are a thing. Okay. I had intended on building onto this area, but as you see, my settlement size is already, like, maxed out, so that did not end up happening. Let's see. That house is empty. That house is empty. Actually, wait, did I disrupt the system? Okay, no. That house is truly empty. And I know that front house is empty. I have a system of marking which houses have beds, which
To be
apparently...
honest with you, I feel more comfortable with the rocky ceiling above my head.
Which apparently I only did for houses down that way. I think I intended to over here, but I literally just do not have enough available space. Okay, so this is... drugs. Now, this is where I have all of my services and whatnot. There's, you know, the bar, there's the clinic, the general store. Although, okay, let me say this. Where is she? This chick was a random settler that I assigned to the clinic. She doesn't have any experience. I honestly feel like this is just a bad idea.
Should let me take a look at you.
Like this chick, like, do I trust her
Back
cutting
hurts,
my hair?
my feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Well, like, there's nothing against you going and finding a chair and sitting down. But, like, all these people, I hired them, and who knows if they actually know anything. And then there's a little sitting area over here. But I'm like, okay, there's my little building that has no windows. Honestly, I think this was one of the first, like, custom things I tried to do with base building, and, you know... And then there's a ladder here because McCready and some of the settlers like to get themselves stuck on top of the building. I don't know how that happens, just lucky glitch, I guess. This one, too, like, this platform that doesn't even reach the ground very well. And then I guess I thought it was a good idea to have a searchlight and a missile turret. There's no good reason except for I was experimenting. See, all of the houses that have beds are supposed to have lampposts in front of them, so I know which houses are occupied and which ones aren't. But I ran out of available space to put, like... My bar was too full. The size bar at the end, that's bright yellow. Yeah, I ran out of size. And there's Mama Murphy, who just sits in that chair all day.
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
I already finished the game on this profile, believe me, I found what I was looking for. There's the jukebox, some paintings. I tried to, like, spice it up a little bit. There's a partially finished pool table. This room is for Preston, which, one of my biggest pet peeves is he likes to sleep in my bed. But I tried to spread the beds out a little bit. This was originally for June Long and his wife. So I'm like, I tried to keep them close. Just random. Oh, and then there's the Vault-Tec rep.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
I mean, I guess if you're going to be on a settlement between this one and Spectacle Island, these are the two safest options. We'll go into my house later. This is... So we'll start... This was originally one of the large prefabs, and it was just standing here, and then I built one around it, in a not very smart choice. But I have, like, my chem station, weapons, armor, cooking station. This used to be the settlement that I stayed in the most. Like, every time I would, like, leave the game, I'd fast travel back here. Little seating area, another jukebox. Except I got annoyed with the music. Okay, and here's where we get into the interesting add-on. I collect suits of power armor. I don't use them, I just collect them. And every now and then I'll find pieces to patch up the rest of them. But yeah, this is what I do. I just go around collecting all the pieces and suits of power armor. I want to say I counted yesterday and there was like 41 sets of power armor. I used to have all of my, like, mines and stuff right here. I tried to thin them out up here a little because this entire top portion were all like this. They were all side to side and, like, locked in together. I was like, that's too much. So now they're all kind of like spread out. I tried to keep like the interesting, unique pieces, like the whole set of Overboss armor, this set of Vim armor. There was a green one downstairs. Nuka-Cola. That's just the XO1. Minuteman Armor. I stole this from somewhere, and I don't know where from. Raider Power Armor. And then I tried to do like all the different custom paints and whatnot. So this is Atom Cats. It's more Raider, military, the Brotherhood of Steel paint. So yeah. And then I used to have all my magazines and stuff here. This one's a beast. It's my Minuteman armor. It's pretty nifty, and is that the... That is not the one that has the jetpack. The one that has the jetpack is downstairs. I almost wish that one had a jetpack, just because it looks so cool. Okay, and then, see, these ones?
We stand to make a whole lot of money.
McCready, you're practically a sugar baby. You don't make me any money. But it's like, I tried to spread out the beds, just give everyone a little bit of privacy. I think I actually stuck somebody in one of these closets. But these guys actually have like a little seating area. There's no power to that building though. And then some of them I'm like, you need light. Have some candles. And then... yeah, so there's two in there. Two in there. These guys got lucky. I left the dresser for them. And that guy has a radio. Yeah, I tried to be as nice and fair to these people as I could be. This one was interesting. It was kind of a failed project. Whoa. Apparently this is the place to congregate. Anywho, there's exercise equipment up here for anybody who, you know, wants to get ripped. That's... I've never come in here at night. They're all just literally congregating. Even Sturgis is up there. So I guess it wasn't a failed idea. They all love it. For the end mission, where you have to build the radio transmitter thing, this is where I had that. Now it's just a generator that just sits there. I'll go there in a second. Ow, that hurts my head. I had started building this, and I was gonna build like a little cantina area over here, but I ran out of space. So now this guy just serves stuff in the dark. It's pretty cool though. I really like the addition of the warehouse and the barn stuff, because like this, I was obsessed with these for a long time. I love the glass. Which you'll see in a minute when I get to the sanctuary, or Spectacle Island settlement. Okay, this is another, like, hastily thrown together sort of thing. But it is a platform with turrets. I had a guard post here at one point, but then I was like, if I have turrets here, it's fine. It's fine. More turrets, because this place is open. That is busted. Repair... Repair and back... Ah, back away, back away! No, don't let... Ow! That's the reason that I mostly just leave that trap alone, because it will electrocute me. And then I have 3 water purifiers. 3? 4? 4. 4 water purifiers. This settlement produces a lot of water. I have an artillery cannon, which was Preston's job to manage. Did I actually send... I sent Preston to the castle because I was sick of him. This is the garden. I made this garden, like, super, super big. Because I did not learn my lesson about planting almost exclusively mute fruit. Because a mute fruit plant counts as 1 food source. Melons, gourds, and corn and whatnot count as 0.5. and take up just about as much space. Okay, well, I guess we can go... I finally put a door on the back door. Like, for the longest time, it wouldn't let me. Like, it... McCready? I swear by the love of all that is holy, I shut that door for a reason. But yeah, for the sake of, like, you know, the role-playing aspect, I was like, no, I want to have my privacy. So yeah, I put another door up there. And then, yeah, I redid the living room a bit. I took a lot of stuff from all around the Commonwealth. Yeah, the new willow flared vase. I think that's... I don't know where that's actually from. All I know is apparently I stole it. Though, why do you gotta flip over like that? I swear. All these settlers come and they mess up my house, and it makes me very cranky. Like, there's a lamp that got pushed all the way to the back, I had a typewriter. The sound of the generator is really kind of annoying, but oh well. Let's see. The kitchen, which is very dim. I don't overly love that, but... I had an obsession, an unhealthy obsession with these vases for a long time. So anytime I came across a vase, I would take it. Same with the teapots. And then, all the cooking stuff. Like, tea kettle, salt shaker. I had a pepper mill somewhere. It's gone. It disappeared. Spatulas, pots, pans, bread box. I wanted it to be as realistic as possible. Also, this ladle is, like, glitching through the counter. Okay, just take that. Colander. Also, these pre-war sinks were, like, itty-bitty. Cake pan. Oh, that was my favorite type of vase, obviously, because I stole it. A plastic pumpkin, toaster, another vase. I went overboard. Oh, I still have stuff stored here. For some odd reason, I kept all the Giddy Up Buttercup pieces that I found. Swan boat fragments that aren't useful at all. Gold bar, silver bar, copper bar, some antique stuff. I'm a hoarder, I really am. Like files and stuff that I really don't need anymore. Just because they clog up the inventory, so I just throw everything up in there. Bathroom is now lit again. There's like hamper, stuff like that. This is my bedroom. My ceiling fan. Yeah, no. Every time I would come into the settlement, Preston was sleeping in my bed, and I'm like, I hate you, go away. More vases. I would love to know why I was obsessed with these vases for so long. All the little Century bot models and stuff like that. Anytime I collected them, I, like, had to display them. This is where I kept all of my legendary armor, stuff like that. More vases! Honestly, what was my obsession with all of these vases? This entire room was, like, full of them. I had to even have a shelf for more of them. A safe that I kept all my weapons in. I actually kind of miss being in this settlement. Except there came a time that I just didn't use it anymore. Bobblehead stand, which you could probably actually, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of that. No, you know, it's part of my history. I'm gonna leave it. Sean's room, where I moved. What am I getting stuck on? I moved the crib over here. There's a teddy bear. All the toys that I found, I would put in here. Look, vase. Not even Sean's room is safe from the vases. There's 2 Jingles the Moon Monkeys. There's a toy card, a full Giddy Up Buttercup, baseball bat with a baseball, more flowers. So yeah, this was the settlement that I, exclusively lived in for a long time. And, you know, I loved it. Oh my gosh, why is everything, flying everywhere? Where? Every now and then, I have too much stuff in my settlements, so things glitch out. So, this teapot was, at one point, on top of here. No, and I just knocked over the scale. Got the teacup. I had a full set at one point. I think I had like 4 teacups in the set with the little saucers. No, wrong way. Click. There we go. I tried to make everything as like homey and lived in as I could. I mean, I forgot up there, but that is a minor detail. Okay, and come up here. Okay, this is just where I have like my siren, my relay, or the siren and the recruitment beacon. The recruitment beacon's off because the settlement is absolutely packed to the gills. And then a generator that runs like everything. Okay, for a second I saw the person in the gray jacket and I was like, had PTSD to Preston being back here. I was like, what? I was like, I moved him! It's not Preston. Okay, well everyone... McCready, you're gonna break an ankle if you try to keep doing what I'm doing. Dog meat is not here, but I do have these guys. I have Milo and Astro. So those actually came from the Creation Club. I don't usually buy things from the Creation Club, but every now and then they'll have something for free. And I'm like, you know, if it's free, I might as well download it. So, yeah, that's where I got those guys. Definitely my 2 most impressive settlements are Sanctuary and Spectacle Island. The 2 most, like, the 2 farthest apart are the ones that I've actually done the most with. So, we're just gonna hop over to Spectacle Island and give you guys a gander. Because this is definitely a focal point for part of my story. Because it's called Spectacle Island for a reason for me. I will warn you now, it is full of robots, exclusively female robots, and cats, and dogs. I think there's like 13 cats, like 20-something dogs, 12 robots. And none of the settlers are allowed to go there. There's no recruitment beacon. Like, I have one person who works at... Actually, no. I have a robot that goes from Spectacle Island to another settlement for the supply line. So nobody's allowed on the island except for me. And, fun fact, I have so much crap on this island. If I swim up to it... I can hear the cats already. Hi, kitty. But I have so much stuff on this island. If I swim up to it from the mainland, everything will glitch out and I have to reset the game to my last save point. Like, even now, it's a little glitchy walking around. So, this was the first building I ever put up here. And I went, like, overboard with exploring the new content. Ignore the dogs, like, twigging out in the background. But, yeah, I went a little overboard with the new DLCs and stuff, so it was like, oh my gosh, like, put letters on everything! The arrows on everything! So, like, obviously, there's chems, robots, and ammo production. And I have all of these dogs. Like I said, there's like 20-something of them. I think I actually finally started sending them to other settlements. But I have dogs, wolves, and mutant hounds. And they are just all over the place. So this is like my chemistry station. This is where I keep all of my components. There's all the science stuff that I just collected from random labs. Like, oh, ring stand, microscope, test tube rack. Yeah, no, I had to collect everything. There's a couch, just because. This is the robot producing station. And I don't know why I put it in there, which, with one of the robots, I'm very curious as to how she got out of this building. Because see, she has sentry bot legs. And then up here is the little area where I make ammo for my shotgun. And there's a gnome. I also collected the gnomes. I think the moral of the story is I'm just a collector. So yeah, that is this building. Like I said, dogs and dogs and dogs galore. And then there's a fusion generator back here. This settlement is just so pretty. Ah, there's one of the robots now.
Lead on. There's so much ahead to discover.
Like I said, pretty much exclusively female robots. Actually, no, that is just completely female robots. I programmed them all with a female voice. None of the dogs really frequent down here, but I did put a doghouse just in case. There's the power supply for the island.
Hate, anger. It's a shame that humans seem
Oh,
to
I was like,
rely
where
on
the
physical
heck is she?
weapons in order to survive.
Ah, there she is. So, that is actually... That is a reference to Ayn Rand's book, Anthem. So yeah, her name is Liberty 53000. A wolf and another dog. What happened to all of my mutant hounds? I had so many of them at one point. Because every time I would go to the place where you can get them in Far Harbor, I'd buy one of each every single time, and I would send them here. I'm like, I have more.
It's
No
a pleasure
idea.
to serve with you, ma'am.
And all the robots are different colors. Okay, come on. Up, 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 up. Huh. Firing range. So I just have like... It's a makeshift shooting range. There's like bottles, a mannequin, a barrel of fish, a lobster trap. There's just stuff that you can shoot at. And then I think I meant to put a roof on that at one point. I just like... It wouldn't auto-snap, and I was like, you know what? Fine.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions. The daily choices you
all
humans
of
need to
the
make regarding
floating
life
robots
and
take
must
care of
be
the
quite a
garden.
burden.
So I'm like, oh, like they're not gonna trample anything. Which one are you?
A pleasure
Rhea.
to see you again.
And then here's more doghouses. There's one mutant hound and like 3 wolves. These are radiated ones. Like, you actually get rads from the wolves. Ah, here's more of them. Regular wolf. So many dogs. Honestly, I think the reason that I don't have as many mutant hounds is because they attack like the mirelurks and stuff that come onto the island, like at a higher rate than the rest of the dogs do. This is a random fishing area, which this is all aesthetic. Like you can't.
Some of that valuable gear you're lugging. You just let me know.
McCready, we have like a 50-50 partnership. What's mine is yours. Pretty much. So yeah, there's just a little fishing dock that really, I mean, it doesn't need to be here. I just want it here. What is that cow like trying to swim? Is that what's happening? Yes. The cow is trying to swim. I don't even know if it's alive, actually. I am concerned now. Oh, it's making noise. How interesting. Is that... What is that behind it? I'm like so lost. I'm like, what am I looking at? Is that... Oh, it's Mose. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Mose is the supply line robot. This was actually originally here. I did not add that. Nor did I do anything with this original house. If I could, I would actually just bulldoze this whole thing, because there's no reason for it to be here. Because you really can't effectively build on it, because it's so, like, destroyed and in tatters. There's no real reason. This is where I make and, you know, modify weapons. There's some of my favorite guns and weapons and stuff. Again, gnome. So, what did I replace Lucy with? Me trying to remember what my weapons are. Okay, that's why. That one has unlimited ammo capacity. That's why I switched it. Okay, and then here are all of my legendary weapons. I keep all of my mines and grenades and stuff. I'm bad at using mines and grenades. I really am. But yeah, these are just some of my more gnomes. It's so tiny. But that's the Silver Shroud's handgun. And then I also don't use big guns.
I can hear myself thinking here.
Where are you? I don't even know where you're at. Oh, there you are. Yeah, this settlement is for my own personal use, and only me and, like, McCready are allowed here.
I must apologize
So
for
this
the
is the
noises
one.
I'm currently emitting.
Like, how did she get out of that building? Also, she was a very key component in the fight against the Brotherhood of Steel, who went down right over there. This is the Armory. And here is where I display some of the clothes that I have found. So, like, Agatha's dress. This is Lorenzo's suit and Oswald's top hat. I thought they looked nice together. That's Kellogg's? Yep, Kellogg's outfit. The Mechanist. Adam Cats. Some of the odd ones with the marine gear. That one just looks funny. Silver Shroud. Just some like iconic ones. That's Brotherhood of Steel, the baseball outfit. I like that one. But yeah, I thought those were fun. And then you have like the Nuka World collection. So you have like the Nuka Girl, the spacesuit, all these. That is a piece from the Disciples. Operators is like, wait a second. The pack. Cappy shirt. It's like McCready. When did Gnome. Yeah, here's where I have my armor crafting. Some legendary pieces. Some pieces that I've made that I just don't want to sell. Here is the Vault collection with Vault Girl giving a thumbs up. It took me forever to get one of each of the Vault suits from the vaults in the game. So, we have Vault 81, Vault 88, Vault 111, Vault 114, and Vault 118. This one was the hardest! Vault 81 was the hardest one to get. I do have this, which you can produce armor with, but I never found it worth it because I can normally loot armor that's much higher levels, so yeah, that wasn't exactly worth it, but it's there now. Weirdo platforms that I have. Platforms that don't really need to be here. Whoa! Whoa. Okay. I literally just fell through the ceiling. Where's the back door? Blends in with everything. Okay, I'll try not to fall through the roof again. Go around the hole. Okay, I had to add the piping up here, which, you know, physics doesn't have to make sense in Fallout. Yeah. Also, slightly concerned, Dog Meat is supposed to be here. I don't know where he is. And also, Synth Sean should be here. Oh, Sean! Ah, there he is. I was like, I know they're supposed to be here somewhere. At least I found Sean. I keep him here. Hi, Sean. This is a lovely place to grow up, with all the robots and all the cats and all the dogs. I'm surprised I didn't actually run into more of the cats. They just kind of wander around in that... Whoa. Or congregate entirely on the front porch. That's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Wait. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Yeah, 13. And yeah, apparently they're all congregating around this this one food bowl, even though there's a second one right there. Now I'm curious as to where dog meat is. Okay, so starting off, we have the kitchen. Once again, fitted with all of the cooking and baking supplies that I could ever need. It's like funnel cake and oven mitt. I feel like sometimes I went a little too far with the settlement, but you know, it's a thing. Coffee is where I keep all of my drinks and stuff. Teacups. I had saucers for both of them at one point. This is where I store all of my meat and whatnot. This is where I store, like, carrot flowers, stuff like that. Stuff that I don't really have a purpose for. Somebody keeps knocking over my umbrella stand, and it makes me very mad. And they messed up my dining table. I had it all set. I actually went and collected, like, silver everything. So silver tablespoon, silver fork, silver knife. And somebody said get wrecked. So, like a set of glasses, a vase. Here is my living room. Just a little seating area. A table for playing board games. A Giddy Up Buttercup. Ada. Alrighty then. I have an arcade. Complete with a token machine. There's Vault Girl and Vault Boy giving a little thumbs up. I have one of each of the games. And then, hi cat. The stairway up. This is actually a complete pool set. And it took me a very long time to find all of the pool balls and to make sure that I had them all. Who keeps throwing the rack on the floor? I actually created every Nuka-Cola mix that you can get. Ada, I'm trying to do something. But yes, I created all of the recipes that you can get from Nuka World. And this is all of them. So this is how many different varieties of Nuka-Cola you can have. Ada, stop it. There's a bathroom with stuff that I stole from the Institute. Really, there's absolutely no point in having a bathroom, but, you know, aesthetics. Stealth Boys, repair kits, and Rad-X. Just because I have more Rad-X than I need to carry. This is my room. Oh my gosh, everything keeps glitching and, like, getting yeeted off the desk, and it's really starting to make me angry. This is just me having to fix everything. No, that's the wrong rotation. Ah, my gosh. There we go. Typewriter. Back on the desk. Why do I even have it? Nope, that's the wrong button.
It's getting late. We should look for shelter.
McCready. Darling, love of my life. Okay, the globe's just gonna lay there. What do you call this? This, I believe, is shelter. We have bathrobes. Once again, vases. And then a painting. And then this is his dresser. And this is my dresser. Obviously, I have more, like, trinkets and stuff on mine. The mother icon. Those creepy memories. Creepy memories. This is the boys' room. So there's, you know, radio. I love these posters, especially Mr. Pebbles. I love him so much. He's so cute. All these, like, warning signs and whatnot. Because I'm like, it's a boys' room. They're gonna be rowdy. There's a Vault-Tec lunchbox and a Nuka-Cola lunchbox. All the models and stuff. The toy trunk. Another Giddy Up Buttercup. A bat. There's a basketball hoop. Like, who wouldn't want to have that? And then there's the 2 little beds. The reason that these beds are in here is because they're smaller. I didn't have room for any bigger, or like the nicer beds are all too big. And there's a little iBot model. Each of them has, you know, teddy bears and like souvenir teddy bears. This is another nursery. Yeah. Here is another seating area. I have a Christmas tree because I like Christmas trees. There's no other reason except for the fact that I just like Christmas trees. All of the bobbleheads, I finally found them all in the bobblehead display. All of the magazines I've collected so far. It's been interesting trying to collect all of these. I don't even think that's all of them. I think I'm still missing some. Another little seating area, more paintings, a jukebox, a seating area outside where you can kind of see the rest of the island. And this actually wraps all the way around. Just because reasons.
My data banks are continuing to accumulate
Ada!
vast amounts of data regarding
Where
the
are
Commonwealth.
you?
Would you like me to go?
There she is. It's like, why? It's because she was just so close to the edge. But anywho, that is my house. And then I
Traveling
actually...
with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Go up here. So, outside of the bottom living room,
Where should we go next?
you can get out here, and then there's turrets, obviously, a weight stand, a grill, just because, you know, cute, bases for some odd reason, and another little seating area. Honestly, now I'm just wondering where Dogmeat is. I'm always missing something. Oh my gosh, all the 13 cats. I want to say I actually had 14 at one point, but I don't know if I like sent it somewhere or... Dogmeat, buddy, are you here? You should be kind of hard to miss. No, not here. There's only so many places he could be. No. This crate area, I never did anything with that. Where in the heck did he go? I know he's supposed to be here.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite...
Because when I take McCready with me, Dogmeat should be here. Am I gonna have to go to like the Overseer's terminal and go and like put a tracker on him again? The dead body that I never actually got rid of. No, mutant hound, mutant hound. No. Huh. Okay, well I have 2 more options. He is either in this area or he is up by... Dogmeat. Nope. Well, Dogmeat's missing in action.
You? That's a different story.
He's not here. Okay, that leaves like one more option. He better be on the top of this hill or he is missing in action, and I'm not about that. Okay. Raylene, run up the hill. Okay, well now my dog is missing in action. Don't you just love it? Where could he have gone? It's a small island. I am, like,
Don't worry. My
out of
outdoor
luck.
sensors are well suited for travel at night.
No. He should stick out like a sore thumb. Oy. Sean! Do you know where he is? You live here, Sean. Wait a second, wait a second. Dog meat! Oh, I was so worried! Hey, buddy. Hey, dude. Okay, we found him, we found him. Aw, do you have a girlfriend? Is that what this is? Aw, how cute! Okay, well apparently Dog Meat has a girlfriend and I'm interrupting things. But yeah, these were my two most impressive settlements. And, like I said, I have built up... No, not that. Go over... Okay, so everyone's problem is just their happiness. Everything else is fine. But they're like, we're unhappy. I'm like, I'm trying. And like Grey Garden, like, there's entirely robots there. You legitimately cannot raise their happiness to full. 82% happiness. I'm like, come on, people, give me a break. Like, I don't want to be bothered with anything under, like, 65. And then the reason that Spectacle Island is so low is because it's populated by robots. Yes, robots cannot actually get full happiness level. Also, it's BS that I only have 2 beds here, because I distinctly have 3, and technically 4 since one of them's a double bed. Okay, yeah, total BS. I have more beds than that, but okay. You're so cute, McCready. I love you. Anywho, those were my settlements. 2 of them at least. If you want to see more, I can show you more of them. Like I said, I've built up almost all of them. So, if you want to see that, that could be fun. I'm still kind of going back and forth on if I want to do a playthrough of the Outer Worlds today, but I think I will. After this, I think I'll start that up. So, feel free to just stick around until I load that up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back in a couple minutes with a Let's Play of the Outer Worlds. Bye!